Hey everybody, and welcome to another Clockify tutorial. My name is Julian, and today I'll be showing you how reporting works in Clockify. With reporting, you'll be able to track the use of your resources like your costs and profitability, giving you a solid foundation to make informed decisions and come up with actionable plans for you, your projects, and your tasks. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's start with getting to know the dashboard. Here you can get a quick overview of all of your activities for a selected period of time. On the top right of the page, you'll see the drop-down filter options, project and billability, team and only me, and date options. Let's check the project and billability options. For the project view, you'll be able to see the total tracked time on your projects for a set period of time. This includes what each team member is involved with, the last project they worked on, how many hours, how long ago they worked on it, and the total tracked time. Now, let's switch over to billability. This shows you the billable tracked time for each project and breaks down the same parameters as the project option. You can switch between the team and only me options to track the entire team or just the projects you've been involved in by switching to only me. Let's move over to the reports page and get a look at time reports. If you look at the top of the page, you'll see different options you have to filter out specific info about each report, which include teams, clients, projects, tasks, tags, status, description, kiosk, and custom fields. Here you can get a good look at your tracked time for projects, which are broken down into 4 sections. The summary report, which covers an overview of all of your projects and how much time is spent on them. The billable amount, total amount, cost, and profit. You have several options to filter out specific projects. Filter menu is located at the top. You can also switch between project-specific and billability. Further down the page, you'll be able to see each project, the overall duration, the total amount, along with the cost and profit. You also have options for how to group each entry by selecting the drop-down options such as project, description, and you can also include the estimated time or cost into the breakdown as well. The detailed report, which breaks down each time entry, including a description, project name, tags, cost amount, whether it's billable or non-billable, the user, start and end times, the duration, and you can also add custom fields as well as adding or changing time entries. In case you have some time entries that are missing info or don't add up, you can perform a time audit. You have options to look up suspicious durations, entries without a project, or without a task. The weekly report is a simple report that gives you an overview of a week's tracked time. There are different ways that you can display information, such as grouping by project or user. You can also show the total time, cost, amount, or profit. Next to the weekly report drop-down menu, you have the option to view your shared reports. Just go to the Shared tab in the Time Reports section. To create a shared report, go to the share icon next to Print. From there, you'll be prompted to name your report, set the visibility to public or private where you choose who to send the report to, lock dates, and schedule an email. You can schedule reports to be daily, weekly, or monthly. Let's move on to team reports. Here, you can see what team members are working on, track their attendance over time, and check progress for tasks and assignments. You have 2 types of team reports you can look at. The attendance report shows you a daily breakdown of how each member uses their time. This includes their start and finish times, total tracked working time, working capacity, break time, overtime, and time off. At the top of the page, you'll see an extensive filtering menu where you can look up specific info like breaks that are longer than 30 minutes or overtime hours. You can also see if any member has tracked time less than their capacity, as an exclamation icon will appear next to their working hours. There's also the option to change the date and export the report if needed. The assignments report charts and compares scheduled and tracked time, shows the amount, cost, and difference while displaying a progress bar in the status column for each project, user, group, client, or by amount of time. And of course, you can export this report as well. The expense report is a detailed record of expenses tied to a project over time. You have the option to select the date to track expenses from any point in time. This includes categories, the user, any added notes, billability or non-billability, and the amount. In case you need to, you can edit each listed expense, check receipts, and export the reports and/or receipts. All approved expenses will be grayed out and have a green check mark placed at the end of the row. All invoiced expenses will have the invoiced tag. To manually mark expenses as invoiced, select the checkbox next to the listing and click on Mark as Invoiced. You can undo that by doing the same. In case you're looking for a specific listing or information, you can use the filter menu at the top. You can also export and customize your report to include specific data. In the Projects page, you can see the progress for each listed project. Each project will show you the client name, tracked time, amount spent, a progress status bar, and visibility. When you select a project, you'll be able to see further details like tasks, who has access, the status of the project, forecasting, added notes, and you can edit settings. We'll be looking at the Status tab where you can check the current progress based on tracked time, budget, expenses, and a breakdown of each task. In the Forecasting tab, you'll see a displayed line chart of the progress through time, project budget or duration, and tracked versus scheduled hours. And it can even predict if you're going to be over or under time or budget. The audit log shows all changes and actions made to time entries, projects, clients, expenses, and tags. And you can export this report for further analysis if needed. And that's all for reporting in Clockify. If you found this video helpful, we have plenty more just like this one on our website, or you can just check us out on YouTube. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.